niggas. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got get it, go retrieve it, short, small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
After a long two-week build-up here in the Bay Area, the moment has finally arrived. It is time for football here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Folks, this is Super Bowl 60, and we've got an outstanding matchup on tap. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Denver Broncos taking on the NFC champions, the New York Giants. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. I mean, this was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence. These guys don't lack for either one of those. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, our NFC champions, they have gone through a lot to get where they are. Everybody knows their story this season. What's the key for them as they start this Super Bowl?
Let's go full cliche on this one because it works. Remember what got you here. Been a winning formula all season long. This is a team that when we saw them in the preseason, we said they look like a group that has what it takes to be a Super Bowl winning team. And we've been proven right by what we've seen throughout the season.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Nice throw there by the rookie from Ole Miss. And he's got his guys a first down. To the air, Dart. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Stephon Diggs, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Gano the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
I just want to rock. I just want to rock.
Looking to put a drive together. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed, and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team the best chance to win.
Now Dobbins again on second down. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Here is 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now it's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the right sideline. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Marvin Mims, 47 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Lux with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I look and repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And now they'll shift things around. Again, it's Johnson. Oh, the gain of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. They go play action with Dart. That's complete. It's Nabers. His 2nd catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Giants 1st down.
To throw now, Dart. That one taken in by Nabers. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of the times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Both big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
In motion right is Robinson. To throw, Dart. This is caught. And he will take it and win for a Giant touchdown. Daniel Bellinger from 19 yards away. And the Giants have taken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Nix to the air. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. We've got a lot more ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. Second quarter coming your way next. It's a close game here early on. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Bombers. Captain.
To throw, here's Nix. That is made complete over the middle. That's Franklin. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Throwing Nix. And that will be incomplete.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down.
Middle.
They're going. It's Nix. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Now Dart. His throw incomplete. Defensively, it's celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
2nd and 10. Here's Dart. A short throw pulled in by Bellinger. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he will have the Giants' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Throwing his Dart. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Giants continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Ready.
Here's Nix. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
The good signal calls would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
They needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. To throw is Dart. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Lutz will look to add the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Diggs in motion right. Tracy going to get it on first down. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Dart. He's got Bellinger. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
10. Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
2nd and 7. Dart going to look to throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Throwing, Dart. And he comes back with one complete. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. And able to get this out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with them down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. To throw is Nix. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Looking to throw, Dart. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing is Dart. With 11 seconds remaining now.
What a sequence there defensively. You get the sack to move him to 3rd and long. Then here, just nothing available. And he's got to throw it away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Left side caught by Diggs. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Gano's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But there's ever a chance to regroup. It's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That's the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
Kill! Ready! My name is Joe.
Back to throw now on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Franklin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready!
Off the play fake. Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now it's Nix. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Marvin Mims. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Broncos have got it back to within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
What's good on the extra point? And the lead will shrink to 6. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Some hitting going on now. Well, this has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Here's Dart. Left side, he's got Robinson.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
And the Giants first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's got this down to the 35.
To throw now, Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll just get rid of it.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
3rd quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 19. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Now throwing again. Here's Dart. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To the air, Dart.
Touchdown! From 19 yards away.
And the Giants will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Brian Dable dialing up a play call here as they will go for 2.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Broncos 21.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So had they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field, And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 50-yard line.
Nix to the air. For the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. And this one's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Nix looking to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Harvey. And all the way home for the Broncos score. R.J. Harvey, 44 yards. And the Broncos are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Lutz with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Giants 35, Broncos 28. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing his dart. Bellinger hauls it in on left side. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 70 Lion, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll try the end around with Robinson. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Nix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Nix from the shotgun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harvey. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. What a Super Bowl it's been to this point. Now a critical 3rd down here. Throwing Nix. Finding Sutton. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for our Broncos. 1st down.
Here's Nix once more. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
They'll get that complete to Franklin. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw is Nix. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants will take over here at their own 12-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And this is going to be intercepted. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Broncos 35. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his man. And now the ball's out, fouled near midfield. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Down to the 10. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big little...
Lord, kiss my haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing the bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much for sale. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, jet set, way quicker. Made, if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it, all these on my true first, no dribble. These always talking pillar, thing like scissor. Like Giannis, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizak never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Out here broke, they damn nerd. Damn little mama bad as but they diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizak, wouldn't wanna be a.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, jet set, way quicker. Made, if I'ma go to date with ya.
A wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with tree. Wow, son of a gun, pay for all I done. That's where they'll get us head, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Went for a drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get sold. White son of a gun, pay for all I done. Swear they'll get us in, 'cause I ain't done just yet.